Buying or selling a house is an exciting adventure, but when it's all over and those documents are signed and all the money is transferred and the buyer gets the keys, no matter if you're the buyer or the seller, the last thing you ever want to say is, "I wish I would have known about that." Well, that's exactly why I've created this YouTube channel. My name is Charles Lewis, and I'm a realtor here in the Austin area. My goal is to make videos that's going to help you make better decisions when you're buying or selling real estate. We're going to talk about some of the issues that impact the Austin housing market, from zoning to mortgage rates to buyer trends and to overall market statistics. And we're also going to explore different areas of the Austin metro and talk about the pros and cons of living north, south, east, west, or right in the middle of downtown. And we'll also take a little bit of time to uncover some fun and interesting facts about these different areas. Now, these bits of knowledge and trivia may not help you in your sales transaction, but they are pretty cool to know about. I like to think about buying or selling real estate as a process. And no matter where you're at in that process, whether you're just getting started and trying to figure out how much house you can afford, or which areas you prefer to live in, or if you're close to the end and you're negotiating the terms on a purchase contract on a specific house, or if you're anywhere in between. As you go through this process, you're going to find that there are certain predictable things that will happen, and there are also going to be some unexpected ups and downs and twists and turns along the way. And even though you're probably going to spend a lot of time digging through facts and numbers and calculating costs and analyzing and projecting and wanting to do everything in your power to make a logical, rational decision, you really need to keep in mind that anytime you're buying or selling real estate, there are a lot of emotions involved, and sometimes those emotions can cloud your judgment. Another thing you need to be aware of is there are a lot of big companies who have a vested interest in persuading you that buying a house is no different than buying anything else online. Now, even though that makes perfect sense, and I truly can understand how you might want to believe that's true, the fact is that buying or selling real estate is one of the largest transactions you're ever going to make. And it's also going to have long-term implications on not only your sense of happiness and well-being, but your overall financial health and personal wealth. And that's true even if you're going to live in that house for 30 years, never rent it out, and never really think of that house as an investment, even though you probably should. Let's say you bought a pair of shoes on Amazon, and after they arrived, you realize they were the wrong size, and you really preferred the other color. For that kind of online purchase, all you gotta do is put them back in a box, send them back, and either get a replacement or a refund. You will never be able to do that when you're buying a house. Let's say you didn't know that the house needed certain repairs, or you spent a little too much, but you got the house, and then 2 years later you figure out that you're not able to sell it for what you bought it for. In both of those situations, you might say, "I wish I would have known about that." But maybe if you would have hired the right person to guide you through the process, you could have avoided those situations completely. Do I know everything? No. But can I ask you some questions, show you some data, or give you a different way of thinking about things that you're probably not going to come up with on your own? Probably. And if you don't believe that, I encourage you to watch some of my videos and see for yourself. And then ask yourself, if I could provide that kind of useful information to a video that anybody can see, imagine what I might be able to do if I was working directly with you. I post full-length videos every week, and then some shorts to complement those longer videos. If this sounds like something that you might find useful, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. But even if you choose not to subscribe right now, I want you to know that I am always available if you had any types of questions whatsoever. Just shoot me a text or an email, or schedule a phone call on the YouTube channel page.